Hey everybody, I've emerged from the Arctic tundra. My name is Brad Gieske. This is Training Daily Excellence. And I just wanted to talk briefly on something that I was thinking about as we were playing a soccer game today. We were playing a game, it was tied 0-0, and we scored a goal. I want to ask you, is winning always a good thing? Take a few seconds to think about it. And the knee-jerk response is, oh yeah, winning's a good thing, right? Because it's validation of success. It's telling us that we've done something well. But my follow-up question is, if you still win without growing, without doing anything better today than you did the day before, is that still the best outcome? And so I hope in that second question you recognize that growth in itself is the essential process. Being one step better today than you were yesterday is the process. Because even if we win, even if we're validated, but we stay the same, have we not just wasted the opportunity of the day? And so going back in reference to question number 1, is winning always a good thing? And my answer is no. It's not always a good thing. If it reinforces poor decisions, then it's not a good thing. You'll find examples in life as well as in soccer, but I'll stick to the soccer example. We, as a team, have a huge transition gap, meaning that when we play our forwards into space, we leave them all alone up there. And they're really good forwards. They're fast, they're strong, they go toward goal. But if they score and we win, what have we taught the rest of our players? We've taught them to relax into that transition gap. Now, if we're shut down game after game after game and we don't score with that method, what does it tell us as a team? Well, first it frustrates us. We start to argue with each other. But that argumentation spurs the dawn of creativity, the dawn of problem solving. And so that conflict allows us to solve the problem. Whereas if we find successes, even small successes that validate our methods when our methods are incorrect or improper, at least incorrect or improper in terms of our development goals, what we want to eventually attain, whether that be a conference title or a district title or a state title, if it goes against those goals and we're validated in it, then we can't keep it. But the only way that the team, the players, will trust somebody to change something is if it isn't working. And so you see where development gets lost in winning and losing. And it's a shame, because many times things that are necessary, things that must be implemented, fall on deaf ears because of a feeling of success that is invalid, a feeling of success that relates to a smaller task when compared to the bigger goal at hand. And so I just really want to encourage you to search yourself today and think about what things you may not be listening to because you feel like you're having successes. You feel like, oh, I'm doing well enough. Maybe it's in school too. Maybe you're like, oh, well, I'm getting C's, so I'm fine. C's are average. But I want you to turn away from looking at that and think, okay, what's the best case scenario? what's the best I can do in this scenario? Maybe playing the ball into our forwards and leaving them astray isn't the best scenario for a team. And maybe by bringing everybody up, we can actually keep the ball in the other team's end because we're putting more pressure on the other team. We're putting more of our players in their defensive end, which makes it hard for them to build back out. But the big picture, like I said, often gets lost in the win-loss of every game. So today, think about what you're missing. What needs to come into your life, and let it come in so that you can develop today in order that tomorrow you're one step better than you were today. Thank you guys. Like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you tomorrow.